Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Brandon J. Welcome to the Brandon J. Show. I'm joined here with Kirsten Collins. Kirsten, how are you?
I am good and golden. It's a little chill, but I am legit.
Where are you at right now? You said it's a little bit chilly. You're in New Mexico, right?
I am in New Mexico, which is actually super cool. And it's interesting. I've been going a little bit around different places, and it's been really cool to witness different cultures, even in America.
I mean, it's good to see you traveling because so much is going on with this whole pandemic and COVID-19. I mean, we would never, me doing interviews with Zoom wasn't birthed until like May, until I was in like a hotel room in Los Angeles. And I was like, okay, I got to start interviewing people. And now's the time. If I don't start now, I won't do it. So
this is the time.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that you did start because now here we are. So this is
there
good.
You go.
You know?
There you go. I see you do a lot of work with, someone that we mutually know and worked with for years, Andrew Lane. I interviewed Andrew a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, Andrew, you're busier than the president, man. I can't ever get a hold of you. It's like every time I turn around, you work with somebody new.
Yes, he's honestly such a sweetheart. It's incredible. Like I've been in this industry for quite a long time, even though I look like I'm super young, which I am super young. But still, since the day I was born, it's kind of been injected in me to just follow my heart and sound and music. And so Andrew's just been such an amazing friend and brother and person to really just work with. And I just really appreciate that about him.
And your entire family's pretty talented on the musical side. I mean, a lot of people don't know, but tell us a little bit about what you guys have been able to accomplish as a family.
Wow, what a question. I miss my family too. Wow. So I have been doing music since I was really little. And so I'm the oldest of four epic kids, and my parents have always just been such people of persistence and pursuing what God has called on your life. And so no matter the cost, no matter the circumstance, we're going to go for it. There's no fear involved. We're just going to invest in what we can with who God's given us to raise. And so since I was a little girl, I think I sang my first in front of thousands of people at 5, or my first song at 6, blah, 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 first studio session at 10. And randomly my parents were like, you know what, Kirsten, we should go to LA. And I was like, all right, let's do it, And
I don't have nothing else to lose.
Let's just do it, And I was super excited. And my mom she's a beautiful singer and piano player. And my dad he's the model. He's like this, the world and a great businessman. And so we're like, let's pack our things and go and check it out for a second. And so
that's it. I mean, that's awesome. I've had an opportunity. I think I met your parents in like Sherman Oaks a couple of years ago, and I sit down with John and Stacy, and just super nice people, and just it's awesome to see how God brings people together when you least expect it.
Yeah, it's wild. Honestly, I don't know if you've been running into this even during like this year of just like really asking the Father, like, who am I supposed to be around? And like, and who am I inside to be around? But we'll get to that in the next question. But for my family, it was kind of interesting because one day Christian, who's the second oldest, God really told him to pick up a camera and to just do some media stuff. And so he's like, I'll pick up a camera. So he picks up a camera, and I, at this age, was not allowed to use social media. Let me tell you, okay?
Oh my goodness.
It was considered unprofessional at that time, weirdly enough. And so he picked up the camera, and he did this little, what's it called? Lip syncing video to Tonight I'm Loving You, and by a garbage can, and he got more views than Enrique Iglesias. And so it was so interesting because he just popped off, and it was so amazing because it really just actually transitioned him into really developing a confidence to talk to people and to communicate his emotions and who he was. And then my brother Crawford, who's right after that, he's hilarious. He's like honestly the funniest kid you'll ever meet, and he started doing skits with Christian. And then my little sister also started hopping on the train, and she's a beautiful artist. Like, she can paint crazy things. So anyway, I could go on about my siblings, but we all
Everybody's
kind
got
of
their own talents, right?
they all got it all. Honestly, they all do got it all. So we just all together just really built a family online, I think.
That's awesome.
And where I think we have together about 30 million followers put into a
That
bucket.
is crazy. I mean, and that's
crazy.
something I commend you on, because it is so tough to build a following online, and not just a following, but people that engage, that actually like pay attention and want to be involved in what you're talking about and what you're doing. And I've seen that with the music that you put up. Like, you'll put lyrics up in a post, and that's genius, because who does that except, you know, Drake and a lot of your hip hop guys. So
sorry, I am a hip hop queen here.
there it is. And you know, you're in a writing camp. You know, what is, for those that don't know what a writing camp is, I do, because I'm a songwriter as well. But I don't songwrite
awesome.
like that. I'm more like a songwriter. It's more of a hobby for me, but now I'm taking it more serious in the publishing side of things and stuff like that. But what types of things do you incur with at the songwriting camp is what I'm trying to say.
So what kind of things do I get to do at a songwriting camp?
Yeah.
Honestly, it is one of the most incredible experiences of life for me, because I get to be surrounded by new bodies and new faces that in safe ways of of just being able to create and collaborate and see the vision of art in somebody else's heart and eyes. And then you just get to come together and you get to make this, technically the song baby, that you get to like either put out to somebody else that needed that extra help of like figuring out what they were thinking, or, you know, getting to build it for yourself. And it's kind of mysterious and epic all at the same time. And so you really just get to hone in, and you can even just do it online, of like being around like we're doing right now, just new people and experiencing, honestly, God through somebody else's eyes in the way that they like cultivate and create all these crazy magical sounds. And you're like, what just happened, bro?
Are you guys working on different genres, or are you focusing more on like pop or country, or is it just kind of a mixture of everything?
You know, I think it's just whatever's on your heart, and I think that's the cool thing.
Very cool. Very cool.
On your heart.
So leading into my next question for you, Kirsten, what is the advice that you would give to those out there that are like, okay, I'm confused, I don't know what to do, there's a pandemic going on, I can't tour, you know, people aren't buying my CDs anymore, you know, they're streaming, but how do I get the streams on there? What advice do you give them?
You're gonna ask me the big gun questions. I see you.
That's it.
Here I am.
That's it. Let's just go all the way, right?
Let's just go for it, Kirsten. Give the wisdom. Dang. You know, this is such an interesting question, because I've really been asking God this question all year. And you want to know what he told me? Trust me. Trust the process. Day by day, as a person, no matter what industry you're in, but especially in the arts, this is your time to really sit back and figure out what's really in your heart. Like, what are the things that you actually want to say? What are the things that really you want to stand on for years and years to come? And where have you not been able to rest, you know, from all the hustle and bustle of all these things that you've had to do, you know, so that you don't even know where they're going. And so that's really been my process and journey this year, is because I feel like I'm always getting attacked by the fear of what could happen, or like, you know, tomorrow
the uncertainty.
you're not going to have this.
Right.
Yeah, it's very unknown, and feel like, do I freak out? Like, what's happening? And I'm really learning, and this is a very learning thing, to just live this day. Like, what am I going to do today? Like, I have this moment in time, it's 24 hours. What am I going to put out there? Like, am I going to speak life on myself and others? Am I going to sit in, you know, this depression that I might be feeling, or like this worry and fear? And so that is probably the advice I can give right now. Don't be fearful of what's inside of you. I think this is your time to be bold. Be bold in areas that you could never be bold before. And this is the time for independent people to really just go for it, you know?
That's it. I mean, it's a wide open market. I mean, the sky's the limit, as long as you apply yourself and do everything you can to be the best version of you that you can possibly be.
Exactly. And really understand where you want to place your your, you know, treasure little pieces of epicness, because
Right.
you want to grow,
Right.
you know. And I feel like so often, and for me personally, it's almost like I would feed all my things in different areas, and then you wait for them to grow, but then you didn't know where they were going, and then you lost track of them, and you're like, what happened? And then it's like, oh my gosh, I have to move on to the next thing now. And so this has been really, it's actually been kind of hard for me, because I love to go, and so to sit still is very opposite.
Yeah, it's tough to sit still. I mean, you're like, okay, what do I do now? But it's the perfect time to pull out the guitar or pull out the piano and start writing whatever comes to you, you know? And that's the thing that I saw with, you know, when COVID started, the whole pandemic, like everybody stayed home, I just started saying, okay, how creative can I be? And then I birthed this show literally in May. And now I look back and I'm like, if I would have never started, we wouldn't be doing this interview right now.
Seriously. I thank you
like
for being bold.
There you go. There you go. What's next
you
for you,
took courage,
Kirsten?
bro.
That's it. That's it.
Wow. You know, it is a mystery on full what's next for me, but I got some really good, amazing songs coming for you guys. And some really cool projects that I can't always speak about. But I am really excited to see how people react to certain things. So pray for me.
Absolutely. We got you lifted up.
Thank
Where
you.
can they follow you at home, Kirsten?
You can follow me on all platforms, literally, at Kirsten Collins, Kirsten Collins, or Kirsten Collins Music. Please, you know, stream my songs 1 million times over so we can get it stuck in our brain buckets for when we can perform live, so we can sing this together in stadiums, you know.
That's it. Kirsten, thank you so much. Congratulations on everything. Tell your family I said, what's up?
I will be like, what's
across
up?
the country. There you go. Kirsten Collins right here on the Brandon J Show. Thank you.